I first met Aaron Smith-Levin when he arrived on staff. So I would say my first impression was, he seemed normal, but once he started being in the organization, he was fairly not normal. He was very non-cooperative and sort of had his own thing that he would do. Aaron was kind of like on his own agenda or on his own, whatever he was setting out to do. So if you aligned with that, then that was good. But if you didn't, then he kind of ignored you or shoved past you or overrode you. You wouldn't really have to provoke him. He would just be sort of hostile and antagonistic in general. So that was his method of handling people, was just, if he didn't like what you were doing, then you were in his way, then he would just attack you, whether it was physically or verbally, and he didn't care what effect he created in the other person. I remember one time one of his juniors came sprinting into the exec office where I was sitting to hide from him because Aaron was chasing him through the building. And he was afraid, that Aaron was going to physically attack him, which was not unfounded. The most senior person in my organization was confronting him on something that he had done. And Aaron's response to that was to shove him very hard into a wall. And he wasn't old, but he was up there, in his 60s. And Aaron was in his 20s. This is not a fair fight, if there is such a thing. And he literally had no remorse at all whatsoever. Aaron felt like that guy deserved it. He got in his way, or whatever his thought process was. So that made me feel not safe around Aaron. Everybody has bad days. Everybody gets in a bad mood, and you can deal with that. And I've been dealing with people for the last 30 years. It's not like I'm sensitive. I'm not. But when a person like Aaron is around you all the time, and they are continuously in that band of anger and hate and hostility, that's very depressing and oppressive. It weighs on you. He was given many chances to, so many chances to change his ways, to fix his attitude, given the benefit of the doubt on so many instances of his misconduct. And yet he was completely incapable of evaluating his own behavior, at all.